Good afternoon, Beata Bukowski coming to you with our weekly economic update. Last week was a big week for the employment arena as we have, as usually on first Friday of the month, we get numbers from Bureau of Labor Statistics as well as from ADP. ADP reports new payrolls reported in the private sector, and that showed 307,000 new jobs created, which was disappointed. The Bureau of Labor Statistics has reported 245,000 jobs uh, gained, and that unfortunately was slashed by half from what the economists have been expecting. The unemployment rate, excuse me, the unemployment rate dropped from 6.9 to 6.7%, but unfortunately, it looks positive and optimistic, but for the wrong reasons. Why? Because there have been about 400,000, the labor force has shrunk by 400,000 people, which made the numbers look substantially better than what they really are. Um, the all-in unemployment rate, which includes all people unemployed, those marginally attached to the labor force, part-time, seasonal employees, and so on, decreased from 12.1 to 12%. Average hourly earnings decreased from 4.5 to 4.4% year over year. And average weekly earnings have increased by 5.9%, up from 5.7 year over year. And it is important when it comes obviously to home prices, which also have reported really good uh, information. Home prices, as per CoreLogic's home price index, reported prices increased 1.1% from September to October for a total of 7.3% on annual basis. So October 2019 compared to October 2020, prices have experienced a 7.3% increase. The annual reading is a big improvement from 6.7% year over year appreciation. Um, and CoreLogic has also modified its forecasts for the future, meaning for the next 12 months, to be increasing as well. In housing news, pending home sales, those are contracts signed for homes that have been previously lived in, were down 1.1% September to October. However, the real story is the annual numbers and why this number declined. The number declined first and foremost because inventories are so tight. We are only at about 3.5 months worth of inventory in the market out there, but there were 20% less homes currently in October 2020 versus October 2019. 20% less homes. And if you look at the pending home sale index, we are on annual basis over 20% increase. So sales have been 20% higher than the sales reported in October of 2019. Lastly, the IMS index, which measures the health of manufacturing throughout the US, showed that we need to keep an eye on this sector in the coming months due to some inflation. Inflation is an enemy to all, to investments such as mortgage bonds, and obviously mortgage bonds will then translate into mortgage interest rates, spiking them higher, but it also will reduce real values. Uh, so we have to keep an eye on this. In all other news, just a reminder, the conforming loan limit by Fannie Mae has been changed to $548,000. So all jumbo loans start above that level. And one other piece of information is we are now able to offer the IDA, which is an Illinois Department of Housing and Urban Development, a product that allows us to help borrowers with their student loan debt. Please give me a call for any details. Uh, until next week, please stay well, and thank you very much for tuning in.